Sup everyone, this is Draco back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation. Just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's been dropping by my channel and supporting this YouTube platform. It really means a lot and it brings a smile to my face, and thank you so much guys. I really appreciate it. But we got bits around David Alaba coming out today and yesterday obviously, and also another Argentine centre back predominantly linked to Manchester United. We'll talk about him, bit of an update on some general Manchester United news as well as speculation obviously. Now yesterday there were reports coming out that Real Madrid apparently have agreed a deal to take David Alaba to Real Madrid, and we all know that David Alaba's contract expires this this summer. So as of January 1st, he was free to talk to any clubs he wanted to. There was no restrictions. However, today some reports are coming out and saying that it is not the case, and Manchester United and Chelsea have apparently made very good offers to Bayern Munich defender David Alaba, who is yet to decide on his future. Let's have a read at this article together. Alaba is out of contract at the Alliance Arena in the summer, and the German champions have pulled out of talks about a renewal after balking at the player's salary demands. Reports in Spain today indicated that Alaba has finalized a move to Real Madrid, as we discussed, and undergone a medical, but this has been rejected in Germany, where they insist no such deal has been signed and his other suitors remain in the picture. Among these are Chelsea and Manchester United, according to the Kicker, who say that both clubs have made very good offers to the Austrian. They're amongst a host of clubs to have done so, although interestingly the player is yet to exchange figures with Man City. Look, you know, David Alaba is a world-class player. He can play in a centre-back position. He's a left-footed defender. I've always been a fan of him. I always buy him in Football Manager back in when he was a bit of younger. Obviously, he's a bit older on my philosophy in Football Manager is a bit different now. But he can play left back as well. He's a winner. He's elite mentality. He's very versatile. He's pacey, and he's fantastic. In regards to the report, Christian Falk, who's actually close to Bayern and German football, he has come out and confirmed today in his tweet that I have spoke to father and agent George. He says nothing is fixed yet with Real Madrid and nothing has been signed. There are other interested clubs. So there you have it. This is pretty much confirmation. You know, Christian Falk is a very reliable journalist in relation to Bayern Munich and German football. He's very credible as well, and he has confirmed that David Alaba, there's no such thing as him moving to Real Madrid, as per reports coming out yesterday and this morning. Manchester United do need a centre-back. I think David Alaba, with his experience, will provide that, will allow players like Lindelof, who's still young and learning, Eric Bailly, who's still young as well, but also injury prone, but give a bit of a respite to these players, and an experienced defender coming in who can also play left back if needed will bolster our defense. He's tall, his experience, his elite mentality, as I said before. I would like to take him on a few-year contract. He is still 28. He's 28. He's got 4 or 5 years left on him, even longer as a centre back in this level. He's played pretty much all of Bayern Munich's games, despite the fact that he is free to talk and they know that he's not signing a contract, etc, etc. It just shows how much of an important player he is to the Bundesliga champions. David Alaba, I will 100% take him, and I'm glad that reports are coming out and saying that nothing has been finalized with Real Madrid. Ultimately, I think David Alaba is waiting. Remember, there is no fee to negotiate with Bayern Munich because he's out of contract. He soon to be out of contract. He's free to talk and move over in the summer. So there's no a fact of we have to pay Bayern Munich X amount of money to even talk to him, unless we decide to get him in January. He's probably going to be a summer signing. He's definitely going to be a summer move. The financial package is going to be all towards him and his agent. Look, if he was under contract, he will cost easily 40-50 million pound plus and counting. He's that type of defender, much like Alex Telles, where he was only gone, we only bought him for 12 million pound, and you know, given his stats and his record, because his contract was expiring, we got him for 12 million pound, or he would have costed 50-60 million pound upwards. But this is the latest news around David Alaba. Before I get into the next bit of news, Berbatov has come out and said that Manchester United should keep Paul Pogba. He hopes that Paul Pogba should stay in the Manchester United latest news today. Look, we all know Paul Pogba has been phenomenal the last few weeks. He has played a starring role. He's starting to show a lot of consistency and desire. And I think he's starting to believe that this team can and will challenge for trophies. Whether he changes his mind towards the end of the season, because as far as we know, there's been a bit of a gentleman's agreement in the background that we will allow Paul Pogba to leave in the summer. Although nothing has come out and confirmed from the club itself, but we've seen Pogba's entourage confirming it pretty much. Whether he stays or goes, I think his time at Manchester United will be ultimately remembered by what he does this season. If he ends up, winning the Premier League for us, he'll be remembered for that. If he doesn't, he'll be remembered for a guy that's been here 4 or 5 years and has a lot of problems, a lot of package that came with it, despite the quality of his ability. But let's see what happens in the summer transfer window. Right, next up, last bit of news coming out today is Manchester United are apparently very serious about signing Lone Star Facundo Medina. The 21-year-old only arrived from Club Atletico Torres back in the summer, but has sparked in League One so far. And the Red Devils, it seems, could strengthen their backline by making a move in the January transfer window. Recent weeks, the likes of Harry Maguire, Vitor Lindo, Eric Bayer have all returned to form. However, we do need quality and strength in depth. According to La Voix du Nord, I hope I pronounced it right, claimed that the Red Devils are very serious about signing the 21-year-old who was in impressive form before injury struck. Let's have a look at his stats. So you can see he's 21 years old, Argentine. He's played 11 games so far this season. Obviously, he was injured. He's pretty much played the full 90 minutes across nearly all of his career at his current club. He's seen as an important player. He's clearly cemented his place at the starting lineup. He scored 1 goal as a centre-back. For £12 million, wouldn't mind taking a bit of a risk on him. We do need a centre-back cover right now in January, despite what's happening with David Alaba. I believe David Alaba will be potentially a summer signing if we are in for him, not right now in particular. I think Manchester United will be shrewd and get a defender centre-back who's not an elite level, but enough to develop and grow into the role. If I have no idea, I haven't seen about him, but what I've read about him was that he's very pacey, powerful, clever player. £12 million is not a big risk, much like Alex Telles. I think we can make a punt on him and see how he goes and strengthen that centre-back position for the remainder of the season. This is all the latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation today. Transfer news and speculation now, however you want to call it. There is a lot of rumours going around. It is January transfer window and Draco Jr. is crying, so I need to go very, very soon. But there is a lot of speculation coming up. I'll try to do a lot of these types of video almost on a daily basis. If not, there will be some sort of short transfer video updates that you guys have been viewing and supporting, so I really, really do appreciate it. On to coming up, the next upload will be hopefully tomorrow, more transfer news and speculation. Let's see how that turns out to be. And as always, guys, have a fantastic day and stay farafari.